Hi, hi. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We got the magic music balls. Okay. The sun and the moon magic music balls with the crystal ball. And Divinely Guided Tarot gave me these crystals. Okay, I'm going to put them there. Okay. Now, what do we have here? Irene, hello, hello. We're going to do something a little bit different today. We're going to have you pick either the red sun magic ball, or you can pick the moon magic ball. Okay. And we're going to just have a little fun. I feel like having a little fun, and the spirit told me to do this. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the moon, and if you want to hear what the moon has to say, the moon and the star magic ball, we're going to pick 11 cards from St. Michael and 11 cards from the tarot, and then I'm just going to do a quick read on it, and then I'm going to do the red ball for the sun. Now you can listen to the whole thing and get 2 readings, or you can just listen to one. It depends on your time limit, okay? But we're just trying something different. This is what the spirit told me to do in the middle of the night. And I really didn't want to do it because I just like to read the energy, but I never ever tell the spirit no. And they have me do all kinds of things, and you know, we don't know the reasons that we do things. We just do them, and we're just a messenger, we're just a channel. So, you know, you may see these again, you may not. Who knows? Every day I just stay in the day. And the moon is actually a space station. And I don't get into anything anymore. I used to be into astrology. I'm not no more. I listen to all you guys say all your astrology stuff, but I'm an Aquarius Pisces. I have my Lemurian birth chart. And I just, I don't do any of it anymore. And the reason why is because the matrix has been so diluted and polluted that I just don't do any of it anymore. So I have a Lemurian birth chart, which I was just trying to find to show you here. It's back in my other videos, and that's what I have. I didn't get my astrology birth chart lately. I've done all that in the past. Like I said, I'm a really, really old soul, and all I know is if the matrix, even the Akashic records, have been screwed with, and we had to put them back to their original. We do so much in the other dimensions, and I don't talk about it on the channel. So to make a long story short, I read energy and I read tarot cards, and the rest of this stuff is too diluted. Even the Bible's been diluted and polluted. But I throw out a scripture here and there because I love scripture. Honor and trust your feelings. And I'm not going to be reading the comments. Let's see what Irene's saying. Moon magic ball. Yep. And it's actually rusting. I'm not sure what that means. But anyway, energy healing work. No, honor and trust your feelings. I felt energy healing work off this card, and you can see the ball in his hand. So I have to concentrate, and I won't be looking at the chat. So energy healing work and honor and trust your feelings. And the honor and trust your feelings card flew out when I was explaining to you about, that's what I do. I don't believe in any of that stuff anymore. I just don't. And these cards flew out. So we're going to do a quick moon reading from St. Michael on the cards that just flew out in my hand. And I'm going to read them. And you're going to actually get a St. Michael reading here. So keep your eyes on the targeted intention. Write about your thoughts and feelings and decide to be happy now. Because this is your life's purpose. You need to spend more time outdoors and explore your options. Keep your sense of humor. You created this situation and you do have the power to change it. So focus on divine and perfect health. Believe and trust that God is in charge. Let go of fear now. Your inner guidance is real and trustworthy. You and your loved ones are safe. Prayer will help the situation. The satellite we call the moon. Yes, that's that reading, okay? Then we're going to do tarot for that reading. And we have Ace of Pattern to start it out. That's the Ace of Wands. So it is a yes. You're on a new beginning. You can do magic. The Fool and the Mage. The Knight of Cups. Keep in love because the world is your oyster. Okay, that's the top row of that reading. Then we have the Knight of Pattern, which is keep busy, going with love. Page of Cups, Page of Cups. When you're feeling stuck, okay, this isn't that you're stuck, but it says when you're feeling stuck, remember the truth, the King of Swords, and transform. Okay, now I'm going to go a little bit deeper into this because here's our 11 cards. All right, the Tower after the Death card. So this is kind of what I'm explaining about when I said to you that I no longer do astrology. I got my Lemurian birth chart and I stopped there. And I just am reading my energy and my tarot cards. And I'm not focusing on the astrology anymore because the moon is a space station anyway. The rest of it's not true. Why am I wasting my energy into it? Okay. But I do listen to all of you talk about it, but I just let it go in one ear out the other. And that's the way that is. Okay. Now, the other thing I wanted to tell you about is Akashic Records. We're doing a lot of work in the other dimensions, getting them back to order because what they really are is a big printer, a matrix printer of what they wanted you to hear on your Akashic Records. So a lot of people aren't going to like this, what I'm telling you, but it's the truth. So all of the stuff that you're wasting your energy on, which I have wasted a lot of energy on in the past, is all for whatever, because it's all fake. Okay, and that might blow your mind and it might make you mad. The Death in the Tower. Okay, this isn't supposed to be something for your comfort zone. Okay, this is to wake you up. So the Akashic Records are being restored, and your real birth chart is your lineage back to wherever you're from, which many of us are so old. We're from so many different universes and galaxies. But Lemuria, Atlantis, Egypt, Greece, all these places, Pleiades, Sirius, A, B, C, etc., etc. So that's really where we're focusing on. So now we're just reading energy because our ancestors are channeling us heavy duty now. And in the other dimensions, we're trying to fix everything that's been fucked up, okay? And it's a big job. So I just hit on that on the way kindergarten surface, but just so you know that that's what Death and Tower is here. Okay? And now I'm going to go into a reading for the sun, okay? And it's about 10 minutes in. So I'll put that in my comments where the red ball starts, but I don't think it's that important. I don't like to do timestamps either. I'd rather have you just listen to the whole reading. But that's very important, and that's going to rub a lot of people wrong. And that's why I said I don't care if I have just one subscriber. And I really don't even care if I only have 0 subscribers, because all my work is done in the other dimensions. I'm here to clean up my karmic plate, which I have, become an empress from all 4 queens, which I have, and become the goddess on the new mission. And that's where I'm at now. I'm waiting for the mission partner to come in so we can finish. Okay, so enough on that. St. Michael says, you created the situation, you have the power to change it. Okay, and I just want to see what Irene says here. Okay, I've heard it, I've seen it in videos, but is it true that they can conjure the dark forces and read our records and know who we are? Now, I just got done explaining that the Akashic Records is one big AI printer. And so, yes, you're absolutely right. It's totally run by the dark forces. So we had to restore it and are restoring it for the new earth and the new mission. But yeah, that's why I've studied it in past, and we all have. And same with astrology. And it's all BS. Okay, so you created this situation, you have the power to change it. You're supposed to have confidence, and you're supposed to take your time making the decision. You have a new beginning and a fresh start, and you're supposed to ask St. Michael to help you in that decision. This is your life's purpose, and you and your loved ones are safe. So be gentle with yourself, and your children are watched over, so keep your sense of humor. Admit the truth to yourself, act accordingly, and shield yourself. Okay, that's for the red ball from St. Michael. And then we're going to do the tarot here. So yes, I didn't read your question until after I answered it, but then I re-answered it. So I hope that helps. So if I were you, okay, I would get a Lemurian birth chart if you really want to get anything, okay? And I did, but that's it. I just got it. I'm a hummingbird, and I love hummingbirds, and, you know, that's why I love sugar. And that's about all I'm going to tell you about my Lemurian birth chart. But I just got it to put a closure on it, to put a closure on that chapter, okay? And you don't need to even deal with it. It's nonsense. And, you know, that's going to not sit well with a lot of people. But it's like scripture too, right? I read scripture on this channel, but the scripture has been messed with too. The books of the Bible, you know, all that stuff. But I'm not going to stop liking scripture because it's been messed with. I just have to know that it's not all the truth, and that I have to take what I can from it from the spirit. Just like the birth chart, I found Steve's Love Tarot because I saw Pisces, and I'm a Pisces, you know, Pisces Aquarius, and I just clicked on it for the heck of it. Okay, well, if I wouldn't have done that, I never would have got in touch with Steve's Love Tarot, because I don't do astrology, right? But I just did it for the heck of it, and he's my #1 reader now. With Our Everyday Lives, I saw the video called You Ain't Dying, and at that point, I felt kind of like I was, right? And I clicked on that video, and now I watch him every day. So once again, it's about going with the spirit communicating with you more than it is the facts of, you know, you don't die, you know, you ain't dying, you know, you ain't a Pisces really, because everything's all messed up. But you don't let that shut you down where you don't let the ancestors talk to you, because they still have to talk to you. Okay, tarot is the Lover's card. So this card's more, this pile, the red ball here is more about love. And how do I get a Lemurian birth chart? I know I spelled that wrong, but I'm typing. Well, I'm not going to get into all that. You'll have to do your own research, but I got mine through Huna Flash, HUNAFLASH, Huna Flash, his YouTube channel. And that's all I'm going to say, because it's just too much to get into. So you can do your own research and you do it your way. But I do thank you for asking. Okay, the Lovers, the Queen of Pattern, you have everything you need. So basically, whoever's got the red ball, they're just waiting for love. And that would make sense that the blue ball here was about the astrology, shielding yourself, all what the blue ball was. And the red ball is all about the love, okay? So the Lovers and the Queen of Pattern, you have everything you need. You're just waiting for the final kickoff here, the final chapter type of thing. It's kind of like you won the Super Bowl and now you're just waiting for all the TV cameras to come in and all the fame and all the applauding and all the interviews. Okay, that's what we're waiting on. We have everything we need. Everything's all set up. Okay, we've walked away from our 8 cups and we're doing our searching. We have our searchlight on, our 5 of Wands, and you're in balance. So this is a great ball. This is wonderful. Okay, this is exactly where I'm at, and that's the ball that I did pick. Okay, but I listened to both because it's all energy. Now we got to stay on our page of questing, which is the Page of Wands. And we have to stay in love, the most love I can pull from the deck, Queen of Hearts. We do have a decision coming. As I said the last few days, I said the first one was little, the second one was big, and yesterday's, I think it was medium. And all they're doing is saying, yeah, you still have that decision to make. The decision hasn't come in yet, but it's going to be about love and pentacles. So they told us a little bit more. Love and pentacles. So love and money, love and abundance. And Ace of Hearts, mostly love, because that's the most love that you can really pull there. Ace of Cups. So mostly love. And it's going to be challenging because the mission is not complete yet. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. This ain't going to just be a cakewalk. It never is for us starseeds. Why would you put the most powerful people together? Not for a cakewalk. But the outcome is 10 of Pentacles. Total victory, total abundance, total happiness. Okay, so that's a great reading. That's awesome. All right. So those are your readings, and I want to thank you all for listening. I do want to read one quick thing yet. I want to read out of my angel book, and it says, believing what you want will come to be. Believing what you want will come to be. Thank you for listening, you guys.